Of free meals in schools lies in the hands of Congress. Good evening, I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. News Channel 9's Alyssa Sperato tells us about the federal government's latest proposal and why some school leaders say it'll have nothing but a negative impact. Alyssa.
Josh and Latricia, the measure is called community eligibility, a school's entire student body eligible for free lunches if 40% of that population qualifies for free or reduced lunch. Yesterday, we spoke to Cleveland City schools who said they'll find the money locally to keep their programs going, but school leaders in Marion County say it's not that simple. In Jasper Elementary, all students eat free.
We think that a hungry child can't learn.
Jasper Elementary, along with 3 other schools in Marion, all eligible simply because more than 40% of the students at each school qualify for free or reduced lunch. The new bill, which passed committee yesterday, would up the qualifying requirement to 60, meaning Marion County schools would miss the mark by a little under 2%. As for the remaining 41% here at Jasper Elementary, the principal says it's important to continue feeding all the kids because she's afraid that if something changes here in the cafeteria line, that parents won't want to come forward and say that their kid needs free or reduced lunch. That Principal Kimberly Charette says could push a social stigma the schools are trying to avoid.
They'll see it, and whether they make that connection and observe that or not, who is to say, but it is a visual that they will have that they haven't had to have for the past 2 years.
Marion County Director of Schools Dr. Mark Griffith agrees.
You had to report the income. It was just like one of those things to where, parents didn't want to, they felt like, well, that's none of their business, or they're too ashamed to put that down.
Then there's the money aspect of it. Dr. Griffith says while no child will go hungry under his watch, finding money to feed the remaining 41% won't come easy. If needed, he's hoping a block grant given by the state each year covers most of the cost. If not, taxpayers would have to cover the rest.
It would be nice to be able to say, like some systems just say, well, we'll make those funds up somehow. And I'm sure the Marion County would somehow, but it would be detrimental to taxpayers.
Hamilton County schools are not affected by the new bill. That's because the need of free and reduced lunch in the county is 62%, which is more than the new requirement. Josh.
Alyssa, thank you. The bill sponsor says the move would save money while still feeding those students who need help the most. The bill still needs a full vote from the House. We'll let you know what happens.